Heavy Industries Secretary Arun Goel has told CNBC-TV18 that 20 companies have been selected under the Auto PLI scheme, as was reported by our colleague Parikshit Luthra. The selected companies have proposed to invest up to 45,000 crore rupees over the next 5 years. Parikshit is speaking with the Secretary. Let's listen in.
What quantum of investments will the PLI scheme draw, according to you? All these companies have proposed investments under this scheme. So what is the cumulative number that you've got?
See, these 20 selectees, they are likely to make an investment of 45,000 crores.
And what is the process from here on? You've given them approval, you found them eligible under the PLI scheme. What is the next step before they start getting incentives?
See, as we notified in the scheme, after the company being declared eligible, the next stage is for the product to be declared eligible. So now these companies will present their products to the testing agencies designated by MHI, like ARI Pune or ICAT. So when they put the product, that's how the process was under FAME. So we'll be checking the conditions having met with in that certification. For example, we said that local value addition must be 50% at least, and by going up to tier 3 level. So that's the condition which they have to meet. Once the vehicle meets that condition, then this company will be eligible for the incentive for that product.
Right, and we can expect the incentives to be rolled out from the 1st of April?
Yeah, you see, we are making the whole process seamless and online. So we are in the process of developing a portal which will make online in March. So all these companies who have been approved, they will then log on to this system. Parallelly, they submit the products to the testing agency. Everything will happen online. Of course, the product will be coming physically. So, and then it will be end-to-end seamless synchronization of the data. So that no foul play is possible, and at the same time no company has any harassment or unnecessary paperwork. Now the products being sold meeting with this criteria from 1st April 22 will be eligible. So for example, for the first year of operation, the company makes the sales from 1st April 22 until 31st March 23. On these annual sales data, they'll be submitting the claims for incentive in the next year, that's the 1st April thereafter, and then we make the payment.
And this is in the range of 13 to 16%?
No, it goes up to 18%.
18%.
Yeah, the highest category, because we have the categories of the types, then how much are the sales, so and then the cumulative sales. That's how the highest incentive is as high as 18%.
Highest would be of 18%. And the 20 vehicle OEMs which have been selected, does this scheme now close for vehicle OEMs, or will this be opened up in future as well?
No, as of today there is no future opening up, because as per the scheme we opened the applications for 60 days. People applied. Some people asked for extension of time. We said no, we have to finish within 60 days. And those who were asking for additional times, they also applied within the 60 days period. So everybody who was interested has applied. We have made the eligibility based selection. So now it's actual operation of the scheme.
Right. Tell us about the component PLI scheme. Why has there been a delay there? There were at least 85 to 90 applicants.
Parikshit, it's not a delay. We have been the fastest.
Right.
If you see the speed of the way it was notified, thereafter a long list of products. Right. See, it was a very complicated scheme. Advanced automotive products, you go through the list, it's probably the longest list of products. And that was prepared in great consultation with the stakeholders. Right. And we haven't received complaints. That's very positive side. So all the stakeholders are satisfied with the decision of the government of the inclusions, or so-called inclusion if some people want it, we have not done, because the criteria of inclusion was that wherever the supply chain in India is absent or dormant, those products will be included. So that's what we included.
Right.
Now the window closed on 9th Jan. So we had the 115 applicants, but 5 applicants of OEMs were common with the components. So there were 120 applications.
Right.
One option was we processed all together and declare a result at the end. Instead of that, what we did, we have processed the OEMs declare results. We are now processing the components. Results will be out in next couple of weeks, so it's not a delay. We shall come out with the final result of everyone before 31st March. That's what we are committed, so that from 1st April they can come in. And in fact, we'll come out with a list before even making that portal, which I talked about, functional, so that the day the portal is functional, everybody knows he's eligible or not, and they can use it.
This scheme has taken about 134 days for you to deliver since cabinet approval. Mr. Goel, I'd also like to ask you about the ACC PLI scheme. By when can we expect the names to be given
So
out?
the process is on. So we have invited the bids. So technical bids were opened. So they are being processed. So the process is on. But another point is the highlight of PLIs is that one person can get benefit of PLI Auto as well as PLI ACC and the FAME. So I think this is for the first time that the vehicle manufacturers, they can take advantage of all the three. So the payout under PLI Auto is as high as 18%, as I just mentioned. Under the ACC, it is going to be about 20% of the sales. And on the FAME side, you know, we are giving on the demand side subsidy of from 20% to 40%. So now you see the government has done comprehensively, it is attacking both the demand side and the supply side. So if we are talking of the battery electric vehicles, so the three schemes combined is the biggest possible push to change the vehicle scenario of the country.
And the aim is 30% electrification by 2030?
Yeah. That's right.
And what is the kind of investment and boost to India's EV ecosystem that you feel the industry will get through all these schemes now put together, the way you have combined them?
No, it's huge. See, we had a round table in Goa. I think for the first time, it would have happened any time, that the industry said whatever the government of India could do, it has done. Now the ball is in the court of industry, and they have to walk the talk.
Right.
So now we are waiting for that.
Incentives would be based on incremental sales or also increased investments?
No, the incentive is based on incremental sales. Investment is an eligibility criteria.
And finally, sir, going forward, do you feel this will encourage India's startup ecosystem as well? We've seen a lot of new entrants like Ola Electric, which have been approved under this scheme as well. How do you think this is going to go forward?
See, so far as government is concerned, we are for all. But yes, if you see the names which I mentioned, the startups are coming in a big way. So the new technology requires new systems of delivery probably, and that's why government has a specific policy of encouraging startups. So we wish them well.